This is a very precise welcome note to all of the viewers of this website regarding the Shiva Kriya Yoga. Shiva Kriya Yoga is a exercise conducted by the effort of the body along with its indriyas, the mind and the intellect, the buddhi. It is a sum total effort of every human being to do kriyas, actions as a living creature. Shiva Kriya Yoga is nothing but an concerted action taking every human being to the higher echelon of spirituality. The objective of this yoga is to realize the oneness with the Supreme. It is not a very hectic spiritual exercise. It is not a very hectic physical exercise. But it is a concentration of mind, forgetting everything, understanding the truth that lies within you and that lies everywhere in this universe. In Sanatan Dharma, the truth is Brahman. Here we call it Shiva. Why we call it Shiva? We call it Shiva because Shiva is the other name of the Brahman. It has the attributes of Brahman. Similar. Perfectly identical. Mandukya Upanishad says, Santyam Shivam Advaitam. The tranquil Shiva, bliss, is the only one that exists. The Shiva Kriya Yoga beginners should learn to sit in a particular posture where they can contemplate for hours. That we call asana. For that we need flexibility of our body, the agility of our body. Secondly, we need bandhas, pranayams, because the air we pump in and the air we pump out are the very essence of our life. So the life force is contained in the air we pump in and the air we pump out. So we have to control our pranas by controlling the air. That is very significant in human life. And thirdly, the bandhas. What is bandhas? How we lock ourselves. Lock our Barsak mind that always tries to travel, roam from one point to other, from here to there, from one greed to other, from one ambition to other. So the control we have to exert on ourselves is bodily, mentally, and controlling the exhaling and inhaling nature of the wind we take inside and outside. These are all the deeds we have to do, not only in a fixed period of time of a day or night. It is very essential for the beginners to work out all this thing in a fixed time. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, or in the dead hour of the night. But the most important is that you have to live consciously. Breathe consciously. Living consciously means you have to always be aware that you are one with the Supreme. That's the very nature of the Shiva Kriya Yoga, which I want to profess. The final thing which I want to add, most of our devotees asks what we will get out of this Kriya Yoga. As you know, that all Sanatan Dharmis attempt to find moksha in life, getting free from death and birth cycle. But is this all enough? I do believe it is certainly not. Because living like a successful being is very important in human life. And success is also meaningful in terms of materialistic success. The Kriya Yoga gives you happiness of spirituality, and you be contented with the material gains of life. That I assure. But the secret is this: all the material gains of life you get in by practicing yoga and by striving in your material world, you should not get attached to it. Because the very spirit of Kriya Yoga, the very spirit of Dharma, is not getting attached to your actions. You are not attached to the fruits. You do only for the God, for the men and women around, as a service to God. So Kriya Yoga is a sum total of human process, where one gets higher and higher up and realizes the truth, the Sat of life. What is the truth of life? That I am one with the Supreme. Aham Brahmasmi, Shivaham, Shivaham, Shivaham.